Welcome to this channel. My name is Aaliyah. If you want to know how to cornrow and change your braids from this to this, if you just need braiding tips, advice, or aren't sure what products to use in your natural hair, I promise you've clicked on the right video. I'm going to show you a step-by-step tutorial of how I cornrow, what I use to braid my hair without any heat, and if you don't believe me, just continue watching. It's so worth it. I've been braiding my hair consistently for a little over a year now. Trust me when I tell you I've gone through a lot of gels, conditioners, and creams, from the high-end ones sold at Sephora to the ones at my local beauty supply store. I want to get right into the video by showing you what products I use to prepare. I stopped blow drying my hair before I braid it because it's so much faster, but it is very high porosity, so it dries extremely quick. So my first product is rosemary water. I like to spray this all over my scalp and hair until it's saturated so my other products can absorb better. I recently added rosemary water into my routine because of its known benefits for hair that have been going viral lately. Rosemary water has been found to have natural properties that boost hair growth, and people that have had hair loss or thinning swear by this stuff, so I've been trying it out for the last few months. I am now going to use a strengthening treatment called It's a 10 before anything else so it can absorb directly into my hair. This is my second bottle now. I use hydrating products in the shower, so it's important that I incorporate some sort of protein building, strengthening products into my routine to help with concerns like breakage, damage, split ends. This has 10 benefits, including thermal protection. I will link it in the description box. I ordered it from Amazon. I also sometimes spray it into my palms first, then apply it. For leave-in conditioner, my favorite one at the moment is the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey Intensive Hydration Leave-in Conditioner. I highly recommend, if you have type 4 hair, especially 4C, give this product a try. I used to think there were no leave-in conditioners that worked for me or made any change until this. As I mentioned earlier, my hair is high porosity. It dries fast and feels dry. This is so thick and luscious that it just melts into my hair and really intensely moisturizes to the point where I can detangle easily. My hair is soft, hydrated. I'm going to use one more leave-in conditioner by Marc. It's called the Coconut and Shea Nourishing Leave-in Conditioner. This smells so good. Like, this is such a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro leave-in conditioner at Sephora, and the reviews were saying the same thing, so I use it mostly for that and for that extra slip when I'm braiding, because this is very light for my hair type to use alone.
You can't see the boots, check. You can hear when I step. All the Chevy and painted in red. Money long, you can't fit in the bed. It don't matter what nobody says. Country boy till the day that I'm dead. You want smoke, I'm the Marc, man. Cut it out before it get out of hand. This ain't calabash. We don't need highways, we can take back roads.
I'm using this wild growth oil from my local beauty supply store. It's a blend of many different oils like coconut and castor oil to promote growth for your hair, lashes, eyebrows, beard, nails, whatever you want. You do have to shake before use.
Never been riding, baby. Stepping that stirrup, hop on my saddle. Sling on my feet, they rattle. In the bag, only thing getting last. And I'm still going up like a ladder.
I apply that to my scalp only, so to seal in my ends and help with detangling, I'm going to use one more oil by OGX. It's their extra strength double penetrating argan oil formulated for dry and coarse hair that I use in all my hair videos, along with a new product someone recommended me. It's their Silk Infusion for strengthening and thermal protection. This really makes your hair silky.
I'm still in the field like
Cadillac back on the road. We take your room for the flow. Just say what you need from the store. Put some grits on the stove. Jiffy cornbread, booty corn fed, body rolls at the rodeo. I'm coming home.
The Shea Silk Infusion, along with the other products I use, make my hair really manageable, so detangling is extremely easy and quick, and I don't have nearly as much shedding as I used to, which is really important if you want to retain length, volume, overall health, or grow your hair. I make sure to take my time with this part and focus on starting with my ends first, while I use the comb to help me move and distribute my products evenly throughout my hair so each strand is coated.
Riding through, just to put my eyes on you. You are the superstar. Everybody's driving on new cars. Turn a bad night to a good time on a trail ride to the Zydeco. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
I've tried almost every mainstream gel there is, and the first time I tried this, I never went and bought another one again. This is the best gel for braiding. It has a strong hold, grip, and shine. Shine and Jam is good too, but it was too slippery and made my hair curl because it was a very water-based gel. Whereas this is just the perfect formula for braiding type 4 hair, hence the name Braid Formula. I wish it had a bit more shine, but you can always go in with more hairspray like I do at the end. And don't worry, because every product that I use will be in the description box in the order of the video. I only apply gel on my roots and use a fine-tooth comb to distribute it and get it really sleek and flat before I start braiding. This helps me have more control as well, because when the gel gets on your ends, as it starts to dry, it hardens and gets very tacky, so I recommend keeping it off your ends and just focusing on your roots. This part is really important. It's like a hack to making your braids appear neater than they are and last longer. All I do is leave out a strip of my hairline that I style later. It just makes the braid look so much cleaner even days after, and reduces tension on that really fine, delicate part of your hair. For braiding, and specifically cornrows, only 3 fingers are going to be doing all the work for you. Your thumb, index finger, and middle finger on both hands. I'm going to let you watch really closely as I talk through this so you can get a good visual. I start by holding 3 equal strands. 2 of these parts are going to be pinched in between my thumb and middle finger. I'm going to use my middle finger to pull hair from the back to add to the braid every time I cross over. This is easier if you add a small amount of hair at a time. If you use your middle finger to add too much hair, it becomes very difficult, so I like to just take my time and add as little of hair as I can, and the braid comes out neat and even. So I have 3 equal parts. My thumb and index finger on both hands are going to be holding a strand, and my middle finger is the one that's going to be pulling hair from the back to add to the braid and build each strand as I cross over, and I do this the whole way down. Once I reach the end of my braid and there's no more hair to add, I continue braiding down about 5 or 6 times before flipping my hands around to add leave-in conditioner. I'm using the lightweight one by Marc just to really protect my ends and seal in any moisture. This is completely optional. I'm using a hair mousse to set my braids, a sheen spray for extra shine, then a hair dryer until it's about 80% dry. I recommend either leaving this on overnight or at least 30 minutes. And this is my step-by-step tutorial on how I cornrow my hair. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you next Sunday.